Test, test. Hello, hello. All right, we just want to thank everybody for coming out today. We are going to do a recap of our summer mission trip, which was in Pennsylvania, right? Have to think about that. So we're going to start with a video presentation of the trip, and then we're going to ask the kids to come up and talk a little bit about their experience. So thank you very much for being here, and enjoy the video.
I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my turn till I made. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my turn, yeah, till I made. You called my name and I ran out of that grave. This is my story. This is your story. Come on, listen. I needed rescue. My sin was heavy. The chains break at the weight of glory. I needed shelter. I was an orphan. Now you call me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future. My eyes are open. 'Cause when you call my name, shout it. I ran out of that grave. Out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name, and I ran out of that grave. Out of the darkness into your glorious day. Oh, come on, hey. Let's hear it. The loudest shout you got in you. Give it to us.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
All right, very good. So there were a ton more before and afters, but we rely on the photographers at the camp, and I'm just going to say this year we didn't have a ton of pictures, but lots of good work that happened there. And so we are going to invite the kids up here to talk a little bit about their experience. Ian, I think we're going to start with you and work our way down. All right, so here we go. Introduce yourself, your name, and maybe your grade, and then the best part of the trip for you.
My name is Ian Long. I am a senior at Olentangy Liberty, and I've been on 3 mission trips. And I'd say probably my favorite thing is the relationships you have with the people you meet there and the feeling you get from being able to help someone else out.
My name's Ethan. This was my first trip. I'm going to be a senior at Liberty too. And my favorite part was just helping people who really needed the help and just providing it, I guess. I'm Zach. I'm also going to be a senior. This was my first mission trip. My favorite part was meeting the residents. They were really great people that were in a time of need, and it was really refreshing to see how we could put a smile on their face.
I'm Nolan Stamper. I'm a freshman at Kilbourne, and my favorite part was meeting my resident and seeing how great people they were, and especially on the last day, they got us pizza and cake. So.
Hello, I'm Brendan. I'm going to be a junior at Kilbourne, and the best part is definitely like when you're done with the project, like you just feel like you've done so much for everybody. Yeah, that's it.
My name's Owen. It's my first mission trip, and my favorite part was really just getting to know my resident better and eating lunch with them all the time.
My name's Nick Peel. I'm going to be a junior at Worthington Christian, and it's my third mission trip. And my favorite part was finishing the project and seeing like the smile on the residents' face and knowing that we actually helped.
I'm Kenley, and I'm a freshman at Olentangy Berlin. This was my first trip. My favorite part was hanging out with friends and having fun.
I'm Natalie. I'm also a freshman at Olentangy Orange, and this was my first mission trip, and I really enjoyed being able to help out the community and have fun with all my friends.
My name's Lexi Thumb. I'm going to be a freshman at Scioto, and my favorite part, this is my first mission trip, and my favorite part was getting to know my resident and just seeing how much it helped her after we finished the project.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Mullaney. I'm a ninth grader at Bishop Watterson. And honestly, my favorite part was I was working in a double crew, and so my team got finished fast. So we got to help my resident, but also got to help another person's group's resident.
My name is Ava Miller, and this was my second mission trip, and I'm a sophomore at Gahanna Lincoln, and my favorite part of the mission trip was probably being on a double crew, so we got to meet new people, but also I got closer with some of the people from our church.
My name's Samantha. I'm a sophomore at Thomas Worthington, and this is my second mission trip, and my favorite part was seeing the effect I had on my resident and meeting new people.
Hi, my name is Brooke Lucas. I'm a senior. This is my third mission trip, and I think this year the best part was seeing my resident finally get to wheel down his ramp that we built. He went from having really steep steps that he couldn't even leave his house without his nurse to being able to go into his garden and work on his plants.
Hi, I'm Claire Schiffer. I'm a senior at Worthington Kilbourne. And this year, I was on a double crew for the third time. And Tess and I were at the same location this year. And our resident, basically, he liked to do like paintings, and he held them all over their house. And he told Tess and I that he was going to paint us a hand holding a Bible and thanking us for our hard work this year.
Hi, I'm Tess. I'm going to be a senior at Kilbourne. And one of my favorite parts was I was on a double crew, and so that meant that I got to work with my very good friend Claire and my mom as well. So that was really fun. And Nolan, of course. So it was fun to have some familiar faces, but we also got to meet a whole bunch of new people. So it was like a little group of 15. It was cool.
Hi everyone, my name's Anna. I'm a senior at Luncheon Berlin this year. This trip was my third mission trip, and I got to go on it with my sister and my mom, which was very exciting. I was on a double crew with Brooke, and like she said, at the end of the week, we got to push our resident down the wheelchair ramp. He was a stroke victim, and he's pretty young, so it's very sad. But we just got to think about like how many times he'll get to use this ramp. And even though we're there for such a short amount of time, the impact that we're making on his life is a huge impact. So thank you for supporting us.
Hi, I'm Mariah. This was my second trip. I'm a sophomore at Watterson. My favorite part was meeting new people and making new friends from different states and making my resident happy.
Hi, I'm Ashley Long, and this was my third trip, and I'll be a junior at Berlin. And my resident was 92, so we didn't get to know him very much, but because of that, my crew became really close, and I'm still in touch with them today.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm to be a junior at Westville North, and this was my third mission trip. I was on a double crew, and there was only one other person from our youth group, so I really got to know everyone else, and this was their first mission trip, so I felt like I was helping with them and then helping our resident too, which I really enjoyed.
Hi, I'm Will Gleckler. I'm a sophomore at Olentangy Orange. That was my second mission trip. One of my favorite memories is on their Wednesday, our half day, we went out to the Susquehanna River and we kayaked on it. And so you saw the photo, but I was surrounded by people in my church and just so much faith. And I stepped out in the water, and by the power of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I walked. But no, really, there were some rocks that were water level. And so I got to walk on top of them, and it was basically on top of the water. And Anna Cox's mom got the photo. Such a great photo, such a great memory.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm a sophomore at Dublin Kaufman, and my memory is also a continuing of that story, kind of. So I also stepped on the rock, there was another picture of that, and so I'm on the rock, so I'm not in my kayak. My kayak is floating down the river, and it is already like in some bushes, and so Will, God sighting, he saves my life. I have to cling to his kayak and swim down the river to go get it, and like cut up my feet pretty bad, but he saved my life.
All right, lots of good memories. I just have to tag on to Will's really quick, because what he didn't tell you is he also played Jesus in the dramas at the worship at night. So it kind of even was more, impressive. Anna, where's Anna? Anna Bay, sorry, there's Anna Bay. What I want to say about Anna is, and I mean, all of these kids are amazing, but they have an impact on the resident, they have an impact on each other, but what sometimes they don't realize is I got to go on this trip also with my daughter, who is now 27, but she went from her church with a youth group. And the very first day, she had a boy who was like, I don't even want to be here, just kind of not a great attitude, and truly, truly didn't want to be there. And he was placed on the same crew with Anna Bay, and after one day of work, he came home and said, I have a new best friend, and he just talked about Anna all the time. So the impact that they have on other kids that are serving too is amazing, and they are all great. So I'm going to ask the chaperones to now come up and share what their favorite memory was. So yeah, Brian, Eric, Sarah, Andrea. Am I missing anybody? Peyton, yes, and Julie could not be here today, I think, and Randy. Randy couldn't be here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Andrea Cox. I got to go on this trip with Kenley and Anna, and then all the rest of the crew. I teach at Berlin High School now. So I see some of these kids in the hallway too, which is pretty fun. I guess my favorite part of the trip was getting to know my crew and then seeing the final product at the end. We kind of walked in there and we didn't have a lot of like construction knowledge at all, and we were just thrown everything and we just had to go do it. So the fact that we were able to complete this and make our resident happy at the end was really cool. So thanks for supporting us.
I'm Brian Klaus. 7 or 8 trips. I don't really know now. My favorite part is starting from Monday, going to Friday. Monday, we're all together. No one knows each other. We are handed a packet with our job. Most of us aren't in construction, so we're all clueless of how we should do this job. My job this year, we actually had to get our high school geometry out, which was pretty crazy. Usually it's all designed out for us, but we had to actually design our deck because the handbook was no help for us. But from Monday, we were all very confused, but by Friday, we stayed late, I think 6, 7 p.m., but my whole crew, we figured it out. So going from Monday to Friday of clueless to found hope, and then watching every one of these kids have that same story of kind of lost to found, and watching that happen is just amazing.
My name is Eric Morris. I think this is same as Brian. For me, the growth just of the kids throughout the week, as well as like throughout the time that they've been involved in the youth group. This year's senior class, I taught them Sunday school since they were in 4th grade. So for them, like I've been able to see them grow a lot. But a great example, not senior, freshman went on the trip. You couldn't really see it in the photo. They were like, we were working on a 3-story house, painting it, and so there was a 28-foot ladder. And so the first day of the week, no one wanted to get up on the ladder, so I had to go up on the ladder. And I think by the end of the week, Zeller, that was the photo, Zeller was all the way up at the top. So a freshman got up the courage to get up there.
Hi, I'm Sarah Crozier. This was my 3rd trip. I've been able to kind of go every other year for the last few years. Yeah, I'd have to parrot what everyone's saying. Just seeing the growth of the kids over the course of the week, seeing how they all get to know each other and really support each other. I did have Noah, who was kind enough to go up on the ladder for us. We had a 2-story brick that we were painting. We were a part of a double crew that, so we got to meet kids from Connecticut and some other places too. And it was just fun to get them all together. So thank you for supporting.
Hi, my name is Peyton Lather, and this was my 8th trip, my first as a chaperone. So I'm going to piggyback off of what Eric said as well. These kids are my brothers and sisters, and they have been since they were little. And so watching some of them who wouldn't talk at the very beginning and kind of sat at the back, just kept their mouth shut, to now like leading these incoming freshmen in, and the energy is like never changed, and you're always a little scared when the seniors leave, but these kids are so incredible, and I love each and every one of them, and it's insane to watch you guys help each other grow in your guys' faith.
All right, so again, thank you to all of you for your support. Thank you to the chaperones who take a week out of their summer to do this, and thank you to our youth who continue to sign up. I just have to say one thing, and that is it hit me this week, and now Anna, where are you? Started with Anna. As a mother, and I'm going to assume as a grandmother, and I can't speak for the fathers and grandfathers in the room, but when you have all your kids in one place and it just warms your heart. This week, there were texts going out in our group me chat, and it was, hey, guess who I saw running today? And then they'd send pictures of who they ran into at meets. And they all go, you heard, they all go to so many different schools. But because of this connection, they know each other, they see each other out at school events, they get pictures together, and I just sat there like a mom going, oh, my kids are all together. So I love them. I love the fact that you guys continue to trust us and send us and hear all our crazy stories. So thank you very much. If anybody wants to get a second round of food or dessert, feel free. But at this point, we're kind of done. We're going to move into, in about 5-10 minutes, we'll start our meeting for next year's trip, which is the National Youth Gathering to New Orleans. So thank you very much for coming out for lunch.